What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports 2.0 Bets YouTube channel. My name is Tanner Kern, the betting guy here at Sports 2.0 Bets. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's ready to make some money today. We're in the studio talking about NBA player props. Yes, NBA player props. I love player props. I love them. Not because we're winning here at the channel 15 of 20 in our past 20 player props, but because they limit liability, right? When we bet on player props, we're betting on individuals instead of teams, right? I can kind of tell, and any person who looks at this stuff can kind of tell how a player is going to perform based on the matchups. Right now, obviously, nothing goes as planned in sports betting, right? That's the way it is. But you can kind of give yourself a good idea, and it sets you up well to win money. We've been doing that here at the channel 15 of 20. Let's see if we can keep it going today. Now, check out bettingsuperstore.com. This video is sponsored by Betting Superstore, the number one place to get your betting merch. I don't have it on today. I don't have some gear on today. Got the nice shirt. We're in the studio here. Had to look presentable, right? But bettingsuperstore.com, number one place to get your betting merch, guys. A lot of great sayings on there, on the shirts. Scared money don't make money. Hungry dogs run faster, because an underdog is a hungry dog, and hungry dogs do run faster, guys. Get your sayings, your shirt sayings, hoodies, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, all that stuff is on there. And then also like, share, and subscribe, guys. Channel's been taking off pretty well lately. We just started the channel a couple weeks ago. So far, so good, guys. Please keep like, sharing, and subscribing, and we'll keep putting the content out for you guys. So let's win some money today. Let's make it happen. We're going to start with Julius Randle, under 24.5 points. Now, I love Julius Randle to go under 24.5 tonight. It's a phenomenal bet. The dude is only averaging 20 points per game this season. So this is 4.5 points over what he's averaging. Now, the reason this total is set so high tonight is because Randle's been going off in his past 5 games. I mean, he's had some big nights. He's had 20, 30, 40 point performances. He's been doing it all for the Knicks. The problem is he's been beating up on, I wouldn't say bad teams, but not great teams. He's beating up on decent defenses. Tonight, he's going to go against Memphis Grizzlies, and we know the Grizzlies can play defense. We know the Grizzlies can play defense. They can score and play defense. Julius Randle's going to have a lot tougher time tonight. He's going to go revert back to that 20 point per game guy tonight. I think he's about 18, 19. The last time they faced Memphis, he had 18 points. I'm expecting a similar outcome like that tonight. So I just think if he's averaging 20, his total is at 24.5. I know he's been going off, but he's going to hit that good defense tonight. He's got to make shots fall. I see him passing the ball a lot more. I think his assist numbers might be up. You might want to look into that, but I love him to go under on the points. So we'll go Cade Cunningham, under 19.5. Now, Cade Cunningham's a guy that does it all for the Detroit Pistons. The reason they've been so successful as of late is because he is just scoring and scoring and scoring. And I mean successful. I might not be in the win-loss column. I mean it in the against the spread numbers. I also mean it in the win-loss column. They've been pretty good. But Celtics are going to battle the Pistons on Friday. The Pistons have given the Celtics some trouble this year. But overall, the Celtics are going to dominate. I like them to cover, the Celtics to cover. I think they're 12.5 point favorites tonight. I like them to cover. I don't think the Pistons hang around in this game. Cade Cunningham's a 16 point per game guy. He's had some big numbers as of late, but Boston is rolling right now. They're revamped. They look like a threat that can come out of the Eastern Conference. I got to go with the Celtics tonight overall. Their defensive effort is going to shut down Cade Cunningham. He's going to go under 19.5. I like him about 16, 17 points. And then we'll go Rudy Gobert, over 14.5 points here. Now, I look at Rudy Gobert. This guy's done it all for the Jazz this year. He's poised for a massive night against the Spurs. Spurs don't have a guy that can match up in the paint with him. He's 7'1". He can make plays all over the floor, but you're primarily going to see him down inside, and the Spurs just don't have that guy that can keep him tamed. Over 14.5 is pretty solid tonight. I think 14.5 is a little bit of a low number. He's averaging 16 points per season. Against the Spurs, he's had 16 points the last time they played each other. There's a reason he goes over 14.5 points consistently against the Spurs, because they just don't have that guy inside. This is what I'm talking about, player props, where you can kind of limit liability. You can look at what he's done in the past. You can look at how he matches up against the Spurs, and you can kind of tell what he's going to do. I would not take the under on this. That's all I'll say. 14.5, I think, is very generous from bookmakers. I would think it'd be more at like 15.5, but 14.5, you got to go over. I like him at 16 points tonight, at least 16 points. So it's going to be over 14.5. We're going to win money. Mo Bamba, over 6.5 points, or over 6.5 rebounds for Mo Bamba. If I could take Mo Bamba's over every single night, I would, and I usually do. Every time I do this player props video, I like to sprinkle it around a little bit and get new guys in here, but I love Mo Bamba. He comes up every time in my mind because the dude's just a rebounding machine. I hate betting on rebounds because they are a crapshoot. You just don't know where the ball is going to bounce. You don't know if the ball is going to be going in the hoop more or less in a certain game, right? But Mo Bamba is a guy that always makes plays in the paint. I mean, he pops off. He's had 12, 15, 16 rebound games. I'm expecting something similar to this tonight. I like him around 10 rebounds, depending on where the ball falls, obviously. The last time he faced the Timberwolves, he had a very, very good night. Season average, 7.9 rebounds per game. He's at 6.5 tonight. I like him to go over. His hit rate's been tremendous on this number at 6.5, so I'm going to take the over there. Past 5 games, he's had 2 contests where he's had 15 and 12 rebounds. If he does that tonight, we'll be in very good shape. And then finally, LaMelo Ball here. LaMelo Ball, man. The Charlotte Hornets are going to face the Pelicans tonight. I love both these teams. I think they're young, promising. I think they have a lot of talent in the future, a lot of upside. Pelicans hurt me the other night. I'm not going to lie about that, but hey, what are you going to do? LaMelo Ball averaging 19.7 points per game this season. His totals at 18.5. I like him to be around that 20 to 22, 23 point mark. He's hit his total in 3 of his past 4 games. If you take out his game against the Cavaliers, where he only played 8 minutes on March 2nd. So let's eliminate that. Let's look at his past 4. He's hit this number in 3 of 4 games. I believe he was 25-25, and then like 19. The one game where he didn't hit, it was like a 17-point performance, I believe. But Balls, he can score. He's a guy that opens up this offense. I think he's going to get a lot of open looks against the Pelicans tonight. They make mistakes. I mean, New Orleans is a good team in the future, but they do make mistakes right now. They give a lot of wide open looks. I think that happens tonight. Opens Ball up, gets him over the total. I'm going with the over on his points there. And that was our NBA Friday player props, guys. NBA Friday. What a slate, guys. We had 2 games yesterday. Good games, but only 2 games. Today is the day that you want to bet on NBA. We also have college basketball games going all day, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be pumping out a lot of content around March Madness, NBA, NHL, all that stuff, guys. And baseball is back. Yes, baseball is back. That's my favorite sport. It's my main sport to bet on. So we're going to have a lot of great content there. We'll be doing team previews, team betting previews for every team. So very excited about that. Hope everyone has a great day. Hope everyone's ready to win some money. Let's make it happen, guys. NBA Friday. Tanner Kern signing off.